Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenna Redfield. Today I'm going to be talking about a topic that I think is really important, and that is overwhelm when it comes to Notion, especially for us neurodivergents, ADHDers, and people who have different types of brains than maybe the normal people in the world, neurotypicals. So I want to talk today specifically about 5 steps that I recommend to overcoming Notion overwhelm. Let's just get started. Make sure to follow me for more Notion, ADHD, productivity, and marketing content, and make sure to check out my brand new Notion Foundations All Access bundle, which gives you all the templates, courses, and trainings that you need. All right, so the first step is kind of like in AA where you have to acknowledge that this is a problem, and that's okay. Acknowledge and understand that you're overwhelmed. When you first maybe were told about Notion, or maybe you just discovered it somehow and you went to, open up a new page and you're like, what do I do? There's a million options. How do I do this? Don't worry, we all have been through it, especially if you are new to project management in general, if you're new to task management, if you're new to just any type of digital planning, it's going to be overwhelming at first. And there's a couple different ways that we can go through this, but I'll talk about those as we go through the video. If you are neurodivergent, know that there's a lot more challenges that can be had, which is overwhelm and getting stuck is something that can happen quite often. And so knowing that Notion is not a destination, but a journey, I think that's a really important one. Another quote that I use a lot is Rome wasn't built in a day. My Notion templates, my Notion experience was not one day's work. It has been 2 years plus of me working, understanding this platform, adjusting. I don't think there's any Notion user on the planet who doesn't change their account every single day as they're working. It's going to be a long process. If you are looking for a solution that will just solve all your problems in one day, I don't think it exists, but also Notion is definitely not it. Notion is not a basic software. I'm just gonna say that because some people come into it thinking that it's gonna be basic, and you can make it as basic as you want it to be, but it can be really advanced as well in good ways. So it's not for everyone. Even though I think Notion is great for ADHDers, and that's why I started my ADHD and Notion Facebook group. That's why I've devoted a ton of time and energy to teaching Notion specifically to neurodivergents. I really think that it isn't for everyone, and you have to know yourself. But here's the thing, you may not know this until you've gone 6 months into Notion and realized it, but that's okay. You've learned how your brain works. I think it's okay to go down the rabbit hole and figure out, is this what I need? Or maybe it's Asana, maybe it's Trello, maybe it's Airtable, maybe it's ClickUp, maybe it's one of the competitors, maybe it's one of the newer ones like Coda or Rome Research. There's like a million options. I do think that Notion is a great overall, and I personally have tried a lot of the other ones, and for me, again, I still love Notion after trying all the other options. But again, for you, it might be, maybe you just need an analog system. I don't know about you, but I just purchased a laminator, and now I have a actual physical file that I use, and I can write stuff down. I have my little marker. So maybe it's a physical file, maybe it's a digital planner on your iPad. Whatever it is, you have to kind of figure out how your brain works, and Notion is just one tool that it can use. Another thing to think about is the ADHD problem of overwhelm. What happens when you get overwhelmed? A lot of people just shut down. They're like, I don't know how to do this, I give up. One of the things that I want to teach is that step-by-step process of, consistently trying something new every time you go into Notion. Walking through, okay, well, what does this do? Going on YouTube, finding a video that walks through something that you're curious about, just searching that term on YouTube, or going to whatever website and finding something that you might need. The more templates that you get at first, in my opinion, helps you see the options for how Notion can be set up. But one of the other things I see a lot is template overwhelm, where people are like, oh, I downloaded 80 templates and now I don't know what to do. And I'm like, that doesn't really help either. So I think one of the first things that you have to do is go slow, start and take baby steps as you're going, and it's going to help you find the solution. All right, so step 2 is to break it down into smaller chunks. So one of the things I recommend doing is teaching yourself how to use Notion in 2 different ways. Number 1, trying things out, as well as number 2, watching videos or walkthroughs or tutorials just like this one on my YouTube channel. I have tried to make my videos on my YouTube channel easy to understand and breaking them down, but I've made it even easier inside of my course, Notion Foundations, which is part of my Notion Foundations bundle. I literally go through each individual element and I'm like, this is what it does. This is like the reason it exists and how you set it up. So if you're looking for like, I just want to know what every single thing does and not have to waste my time like figuring it out for myself, highly recommend checking that out because I literally break it down into step by step by step, literally in order. So because I found that that was what I wanted when I first started Notion. I wished I'd had that. A lot of the courses are a little bit more advanced. This one's like super basic and breaks it all down. So I think Overwhelm starts with a blank page. I do think templates, I do think video tutorials are a great way to kind of understand and figure out what do you need it for? Because you might see a video of someone and be like, well, I'll never use it for that. And that's okay. Starting to maybe write that down and be like, I want to use Notion for this, not for this. What do I actually want to use it for? And what is realistic for me to use it for? That moves us into number 3, which is setting realistic goals for yourself. Sometimes we go into it thinking, oh, I'm going to have a full operational life second brain, there's like a bunch of terms for it, life OS, entire dashboard. It has taken me so long to build that and it's still being built and it's not going to take you a week, So I think one of the things that people struggle with is they think that they're going to set up their Notion in a week. It is not going to happen. Trust me, I have been there and it has taken me a very, very long time to set up all the things I need. Not only to learn Notion, but also to figure out what I need it for, to just input all the data. And that is one thing I like about my ADHD life tracker template is that it does have a lot of data already input. So even if you don't like the same layout that I have, you can always customize it yourself. A lot of the data, for example, all of the grocery items that I have had to set up and type and put in Notion is now included inside of that template. So for me, it's like the time it took to put all the data inside of Notion and set up the links and all that, that's been done for you with templates. And that's why I do like templates, is it's a time saver. It may not be exactly what you need, but you can keep and get rid of things that you need and don't need. And the more you get used to Notion, the easier it is to break apart templates and just take what you need and leave the rest. That's another thing. You don't have to use a template like it was created for you. That's why it's called a template. It's a starting point and you can cut apart, paste, copy, move things around and make it custom for yourself. And I think until you are really knowledgeable on Notion, some people get very, very concerned about that because they're like, I don't want to break anything. You probably won't unless there's a ton of relational databases. But I think that's the other important thing about just getting into Notion, figuring it out, using it every day if you can, at least just trying new things and seeing if there's a way that you can start to practice using it every day. Okay, so number 4 is actually using resources and templates that are available. So Notion has a ton of they actually just relaunched their template database. They've got a ton of great free templates. I will say the one thing I always tell people is if you get a bunch of different databases and they don't talk to each other, it's going to be very hard to use Notion as a cohesive program. So try to find templates that kind of have their own little ecosystem or maybe are more of a general like Life OS. That's why I like my life tracker template because it kind of has everything. But I think figuring out like, okay, I still download templates from other people if it's like one specific thing and then I integrate it into my overall system. So I think to me, having a blank page on Notion isn't a great place to start. Always starting with a template or starting with kind of a general idea of what you want is really, really helpful. All right, so the last step, number 5, is to seek accountability and support. So this is actually part of something I'm really excited about with our Notion Foundations All Access is I'm doing monthly office hours where I'm walking through any questions or issues you guys have, and it's part of the bundle. So it's gonna happen once a month, and basically you can just join me on Zoom and I will answer any questions that you have. Maybe you're stuck and you're like, I don't know how to do this. I haven't found any videos on how to do it, or you just have any questions in general. I personally, as of right now, I'm not doing one-on-one consulting for Notion. I'm just doing education and my courses. courses and my templates. So this is the one chance that you get to work with me specifically, because I'm just realizing I'm doing other things with other parts of my business, and I don't really want to do consulting as much right now. So this is going to be the place to come if you need help with that. So anyways, I hope this video is kind of motivational for you, because I just see this happening so much when people join my Facebook group. I ask them what the biggest struggle they have is, and almost everyone says overwhelm, I'm stuck, I don't know what to do, I'm starting out, and I don't know what I can even use it for. So I hope that this video is helpful. Make sure to just join all the things below. I have a ton of different options for you. I've got free Notion resources, I've got free templates, I've got Notion Foundations All Access, which I just mentioned I launched recently, and then we've got live trainings every month with that, as well as 2 courses, Notion Foundations, Notion Template Creator, and then all of my templates. So I've got a business tracker, life tracker, and my content planner. So all of that is available inside of Notion Foundations All Access. I hope you guys check it out. I hope that this video is helpful, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.